It was a little bit blustery, but sunny and warm. And some of the leaves had even started to turn, which is what I was looking for, but there was this little rainstorm that was happening. It was just tiny, very narrow, just enough to block the morning sun and dribble a little bit. It passed quickly, but it was enough to dampen the soil and leave the air smelling absolutely amazing. The raindrops clung to some of the leaves and dripped down, but as it moved off, it took the wind with it. And as it cleared, it left behind these puffy clouds and just a tiny breeze. I was headed east into Coulee country, hoping to find some color on the leaves, and there was a bit. I didn't expect to find much on the open prairie. I mean, it's mostly grassland and farm fields, so there were little splashes of color, but not all that much. Until the coulees. The Rosebud River Valley was just full of color. The aspens and poplars turning to gold, the saskatoons, chokecherries, roses, all blazing away. There was even a bit of color at this old homestead. And across the valley where Serviceberry Creek joins the Rosebud, the color was insane. Backlit like this, it just screamed. And the further I went down the river valley, the more the colors increased. The side coulees, the places that get a little bit of shade and a little bit of water, man, they were just on fire. The whole prairie color palette was on view. All the yellows and golds and oranges and greens and reds. These buffalo berries backlit like this, they look like neon. So did the chokecherry leaves. And even the sage got in on the act. No, the leaves don't change color, but that nice silvery green, love it. In the coulees further up away from the river, aspens covered everything, and they were spectacular. The coulees, especially the damp parts that face kind of northward, were full of them. The colors were so bright, so intense, that it was actually a little bit of relief to get back to things that were slightly more green. Still, there was plenty of color everywhere. We are kind of spoiled around here with all the variety of landscapes. I mean, the mountains are going to look spectacular right now too. But for me, at least, when I want color, I head for the coulees.